Welcome to absolute beginners who go to Firelink to Farron Keep. Okay, so the area is poisonous. It has a huge swamp. It's poisonous, so wear protection. Resistance to poison. Right side, it says resistance is bleed, poison, frost, curse, poise. It's the second one. Wear something with the highest number against poison. Your leggings, your gloves, your chest piece, and your head armor, headset. And buy all the purple clump mosses from the handmaid. She only sells 6, but we'll be giving her some ashes from the area, so she will sell unlimited amounts of that moss. There it is, purple moss clump. Buy all 6, they're around about 500 each. We'll also need to remove what we don't want. Equip the dagger. Remember to quick step in the swamp. You need to two-hand the dagger and just press weapon arts button. We're going to allot the slots for our Estus flasks.
Well met.
Eight one should be fine for now.
Pretty be careful.
And Grey Rat has returned. Let's see what he sells.
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part, huh? Goodbye.
I'll bet we need to give him a scroll, which we're going to get now, before any Abyss Watchers boss fight, or else he will leave the shrine and won't return. So 1 is absolutely okay to give him, for him to stay there. Lose the Ember. We don't want to get invaded by an NPC invader in the beginning. We'll deal with the invader later. So, lose the Ember and go to Farron Keep. We need to extinguish the 3 tower flames. The first is on the right here. Equip the dagger, two-handed. And when you see it's getting deep and it slows your movement, weapon arts button. Be careful, there's an enemy tree on the left there. And this is our first flame. That's the building to the boss. these homeward bones, use one, and return to Frankie Bombay. The other two flames are to the left as you exit this area. We will only be picking up items for now that's in our route to the Tower Flames. We will get all the items eventually. But for now, that's where we found the Estus Shard. For now, don't go out wandering off to pick up items. Our first goal is to open the boss area. There are two enemies up here. All enemies in the area deal poison. There's our second tower flame. So as we extinguish the flame from the towers, they're transferred into these standing bowls. And when all three are lit, the door opens. So that's the second one done. Creator's message. One enemy on the right. Let's take it out. There's a third flame. Keep going this direction. There's a hectic enemy on the left there. Because you can't attack it as other enemies. It jumps on your head and drains your stamina, your health bar. So it's better to avoid it. There is an item there where the tree is. Don't pick it up. The enemy who jumps on your head will be alerted, so we'll come back for that. Remember, the priority at the moment is to open the boss area. There's one enemy up here. is pretty low still. And our third and final flame tower. And the second bonfire in the area is straight ahead, beyond those three enemies. The middle one puffs out poisonous mist. And the last one. All right, the path is free. There's an item here, but it doesn't show up till you go to New Game Plus. So, just from habit, we went this way. Okay. Let's light the bonfire. You can sit at it. We will be farming these three enemies here for the Wolf Covenant item. Because the Covenant gives a very good shield and weapon when you rank up with 30 pieces. Let's get our undead bone shard from this area. It's in this old cave. Really every enemy in Dark Souls 3 is weak to fire. It is like in real life. Who isn't weak to fire? Okay. Now don't forget to burn this shard at the Firelink bonfire. We'll be coming back for that area. Enemy tree. So the boss area is open. We will not be going in it. I will leave it for another video. We do need now to get Orbek's first scroll. There's the second white tree location that has to do with the giant archer's quest line. There's a huge crab there. We're not going there yet. So we need to drop down here. You don't need to kill all the enemies. There's 3. Just pick up the scroll and go back to the bonfire. And we need to return to Firelink, burn the shard, and give a scroll to Orbeck. Now remember, you need to buy from him 4 spells. So he gives you 2 rings and a digestion. You need to buy a Farron flash sword, pestilent mist, the oral decay, and spook. If you have souls, buy them all. We're going to buy 2 for the moment. We don't have enough souls for all 4. So let's give him the scroll.
Back again, I see. I suppose this means you're after sorceries. Oh my. This is stupendous. Then the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone. Now, let us unravel the thing, so you may put these new sorceries to use.
Let's get pestilent mist and spook for now. If you have souls, buy the other 2. Farron flash sword and oral decoy.
Come again.
Just what?
Now we're going to farm for the items. It's a kind of break in the game in Farron Keep. You need 30 items for the Wolf Covenant. So prepare your character for the farming. We'll show it once or twice. And you can do the farming on your own. No, you don't have to get these, the sword and the shield. We're going to get them now to get that done with, so we don't have it later. Keep ruins. We're going to get the soul, the other souls to get the other 2 spells from Orbeck. So this is how you'll farm this area, those 3 enemies. Even if you die, the bonfire is just right. target them through the wall. Whether they drop, pick up. Let's go and get the 2 remaining items. So we get 2 rings and a gesture from Albert.
Back again, I see.
So we need the Farron flash sword and oral decoy. Alright, keep talking to him.
Oh, I have something for you. You're a fine sorcerer now, no mistake. You should have something to prove it. Go on. If I'm giving something away, you'd better well take it.
So there's your first ring. Talk to him again.
Gimmicks, friend. This is a sign, a cipher, employed by sorcerers who use quietude to their advantage.
Gesture and your second ring.
With this, you can be sure to tell friend from foe from your very first encounter. It's a very old practice at this point, but one that you deserve to know. I don't mean to seem overbearing, but have you forgotten? In exchange for my sorceries, you are to bring me knowledge in the form of scrolls detailing the secrets of sorcery. I hope you're not one to break a promise. Promise to stay safe.
So Olbeck is safe. He will not leave the shrine. Let's check out the gesture. And the 2 rings. This is good because the enemies don't hear you coming. And the other one boosts sorceries. So there's 2 good rings to pick up from Orbeck. Now once you give him all 3 scrolls and buy all his sorceries, he will be available for a boss fight. And when he dies, his ashes can be picked up at the Grand Archives. So that's basically Orbeck's quest line. Back to Keep Ruins, and we'll show you how to kill the trees, the 3 trees to get the Faris bow and the Faris hat. So there's 3 of them over there. Let's get the first one. Just hide behind the wall. And those projectiles will not hit you. Be careful you don't drop off here. So this tree drops the stone shield from Dark Souls 1. Let's go for the second one. This one will drop the Faris hat. When you are item farming, always have in your offhand Crystal Sarge's Rapier. It raises item discovery drop. And there's the Faris hat. And the final trade, Faris Bow. It's the best bow in the game, especially when you upgrade it. As soon as you kill this enemy, take off the symbol of avarice, not to lose any more health. I'm going to drop down and pick up those 3 items, 2 here and 1 they were guarding. The stone shield. Travel to the shrine. Set up your gear for poison resistance. Remember, it's on the right side column. Use the shield to regenerate stamina, so we don't need to use the Chloranthe ring. Wear the ring that masks your sound. Let's see if we can upgrade something.
Well met.
Put this to 8-1. You still need large titanite shots for that weapon, so... Alright, reinforce the bow of Faris as much as you can. And we will reinforce our talisman, since we've got a lot of shards from farming the wolf items.
Prithee, be careful.
It looks like we need to sell something to get more souls.
Well met, Ashen One.
So we gathered 32 sword grass items for the Wolf Covenant. It does look like we have to sell an ember. Don't worry about this, because when we get to Lothric Castle, we'll be soul farming the Lothric Knights, and they 5 times out of 10 they drop an ember. So let's sell one now.
Ashen One, be...
And we need to infuse the dagger with a poison gem. So go ahead and do that.
Prithee, be careful.
Let's see what Grey Rat sells.
Oh, hello, you're back. And
You can buy anything you wish. Don't forget, we are still in need of Irina's Tears of Denial. They do cost 10,000. So before doing the Abyss Watcher's boss, we will be getting it. Let's talk to Yuria.
Speak thy desire, honorable Lord of Hollows. Oh, good Hollow. I'm afraid I must say, Orbeck of Vinheim is a cause of much consternation. He proclaimeth himself Lord of Hollows. If left alone, he may one day imperil thy rule. Fall to this matter yearly, else we are unravelled. Decisiveness is the mark of a true monarch. Till we meet again.
She asks you to kill Orbeck. Do not kill him. When he dies, he will leave his ashes. We'll pick them up and give them to Yuria. It will not affect anyone's quest line. We went up to level 77, pumped up some statistics, attributes, and it's time to go for the Wolf Covenant. Keep Ruins is where we need to go again. Now we'll be doing, probably we will be concluding Farron Keep in the next video. So we're doing the basic stuff here. We need to go right, where there's a ladder. And up that ladder is the Covenant. We'll show you every 10 items we give the Covenant what you get, so you can decide if you want to farm 30, 20 or 10. Maximum rank is 30. Even if you do give it more, it will not give you anything else. Let's check the area on the other side. Don't go up those steps. We need to light the bonfire, which is here to the left. You can light it, you can sit at it. Old Wolf of Farron. So let's get the badge of the Covenant. A gesture. Alright, let's give it 10. See what it gives us. So it gives the curved sword. It's a good sword. Let's give it another 10. It gives nothing. And let's give it the final 10, which is 30 in total. And we get the Great Shield and the Wolf Ring. Where the Wolf Ring, it increases poise so we don't stagger back or lose balance so much when we get hit. Great. Let's go and get those ashes. They're behind an illusionary wall. So up the stairs here for a crystal lizard. If you do miss it, reload the game. It'll respawn in the exact same area. Left up the stairs is the illusionary wall. Go through it, pick up the ashes. Now there's a mini boss here. We will not be doing it in this video. We'll be doing it in the next. So back to the shrine to give the handmaid the ashes.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. Ashen One, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
Tell her where you got it from.
Oh, yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
When you travel to another area and come back, she will sell infinite purple moss clump. Buy the hidden blessing. It refills your blue bar if you ever run out of blue Estus. Your focus points.
Ashen One, be
Travel to another area, come back here, and Ceres will appear for the second time. If you don't give those ashes to the handmaid, Ceres doesn't appear, so keep that in mind.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart. I too am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If you should require assistance, use my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Let's check out her gesture. The wolf gesture will be showing in the next video, we forgot it. And in the next video, we'll probably conclude Farron Keep. Thank you so much for watching.